Alright, I've been away for a long time. There's many things I've done and many things that have happened. Especially overall, just in the world and in our country, in my personal life overall, and that caused me to have a delay on YouTube and all that. But, decided to make a video after I read an article yesterday. It's well known already that same-sex marriage and same-sex couples overall are an accepted thing. It's 2021, Jesus fucking Christ. Basically about 3 days ago, basically a gay couple, two dudes, were just having a great time in their apartment. One of them actually is a doctor, works in the ER, if I remember correctly from the article. Never mind, I got corrected. Paramedic. And so one of his neighbors basically, for some reason, had been throwing death threats, telling them to leave the fucking city. And they were like, fuck no, and kept going to the police. And the police, of course, did not do anything. Basically also were the same amount of homophobic as that dude, just didn't care enough until the neighbor basically burst into their apartment, as I understood, and covered one of the dudes in fire starter fuel, basically fuel, gasoline. Each article says it differently, so yeah, I got corrected from the side once again, that it was gasoline. Both of them got third-degree burns, and one of them has third-degree burns on 85% of his body, and they're even encouraging people to go donate blood plasma. And me and my girlfriend are actually thinking of going and doing that, because they're just people. Nothing much changes. If you're so dense, then look from this side. I'll tell you something a bit more maybe relieving if you're very fucking dense and don't understand what does it mean.
You dense motherfucker.
And basically what that means for you, a straight male, you'll have more females to chase after, because those two dudes were much more happier fondling dicks or balls, or both, taking it up the ass, which, well, you don't have to do. You have, look from the bright side if you don't understand what are such human rights now, and that sexuality is not a pressed on thing, that you have to marry this or this and you can't marry the same sex or something like that. It's well accepted and it's well known. I don't understand why people still have such an urge to go after people who are just trying to be happy and live properly, same as everyone else. They have the same rights as we do. And the whole nonsense with going after people and trying to hurt them, their loved ones, or even their families, just because their sexuality is different than yours. They're not the bad guy, but you are, if you do such a thing. There's just no pleasant words or thoughts that personally for me come from this, especially thinking about a situation and how the couple who currently is feeling, because also the other dude in the couple got third-degree burns from trying to extinguish the gasoline fire his boyfriend was in. and was struggling to basically extinguish themselves and all that. And the dude basically got away. But now he's, to my knowledge, arrested because, well, that's assault and attempted murder. And I think something at least was done right, not in time. It was a little too late. The police could at least responded to the death threats and everything else. But nothing really happens as you want it to. I got shown from the side actually that police actually tried to show that it was a suicide attempt by one of the dudes, and the other just tried to extinguish it. So this is one of the big main issues in a post-Soviet country, where most of the boomers, let's say, do not accept the fact that everyone has a free choice on their sexuality, but they also can't really change it. Let's say you're born and you were just attracted to dudes, or you're a girl and are attracted to girls, or both, on both sides actually. You can't really change it. You are how you are. You are how you were born. So there's nothing anyone can really force upon you. Yes, they can try, of course, but during these days everyone has the same equal amount of rights. Same as even in work and everything else, everyone has everything equally. Everything, especially in Europe, everything is strictly by the rules. You disobey those rules, you can lose your whole entire company if it's talking about employment. You can get massive fines if it's just civil rights and all that. There's so much shit at the current moment happening all around us in the world, and it's really only up to us. Do we stand for it or against it? Me and everyone who I know are strictly against it, against the discrimination and public attacks on such people. They're basically the same as us. They're just interested in other people. That's it. It would be the same as you'd see cats playing with dogs, but by your social standard, you'd think that dogs should be attacking cats, and you'd start beating the dog or beating the cat for not attacking the other animal. Just put it like that. I personally just feel very upset towards this whole situation, and me and my girlfriend are following up on all the articles and all that, and seeing how they do, and we'll probably within these days also we'll find a way how to donate blood plasma. I personally don't know will I actually be able to do that, since me personally I have problems with weight, but I'm slowly evening it out, so that's a positive note on that. So yeah, remember, do not discriminate, and if you see anyone doing that, well, beat them senseless as they try to encourage you to do towards those people. They deserve it the most. And as always, see you in the next one.